This episode of the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast is brought to you by Groundhog Day is an event, not a business strategy. Are you ready to finally solve those pesky issues that keep holding back your business success and never seem to go away? Embrace the power of the spring formula that unearths the issues and opportunities burrowed beneath the surface, and grow your business so you thrive from your intersection of your brilliance and your passion. Claim your copy today at www.thegroundhogbook.com. Welcome to the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast. Join us as we celebrate entrepreneurs, business creators, and brilliant minds who reveal what they are doing to make the world a better place by being part of it. Be sure to visit our website at www.brilliancepluspassion.com. While you're there, subscribe to us via your favorite network. Now sit back, lean in, tune in, get your notepad and 2 pens ready, and let's get started.
My name is Adam Homey. I am your host, and I am honored by your wise decision to tune in and invest in yourself today. Right now, we are speaking with Diamond Bill Warren, who is known also as the Jeweler Success Coach. He's well known for helping independent jewelers create their ultimate jewelry business so they can live their ultimate lifestyle. Bill and I have been friends for a good few years now. We've worked together on some things. He's been a client of mine, and I'm very excited to welcome him to the Brilliance Plus Passion Project. Bill, great to see you here.
Hey, glad to be your guest tonight, Adam. I was so looking forward to this. I know some great things are getting ready to happen.
Oh, I can't wait. But first question, how does the work you do make the world a better place for your clients, customers, and the world at large?
Adam, I help retailers, specifically jewelers in my niche, rediscover their passion for their business by helping them create the ultimate jewelry business so that they can live their ultimate lifestyles. So many are so frustrated and living just right on the edge of burnout, if not already burnout. And it doesn't have to be that way. Your business should reinvigorate you. It should make you want to get up in the morning and go charge in and serve your clients. We're in the business of helping our clients as jewelers celebrate the special moments in their lives. That's a wonderful gift to each and every person in our business.
Before you and I knew each other, and I've mentioned this on so many of my podcasts, I went through a 3-year period where I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I was in a business, and it's all right. The clients are great, but I'm not sure this is where I want to be. And I'm just thinking of these jewelry store owners. They love jewelry. They love the people they work with, but something about the business just isn't getting them out of bed in the morning.
Yeah. And just like many businesses where we sell XYZ product, whatever it is, Amazon, Blue Nile, the internet in general is changing the way we do business. Thus, we have to change and modify our business models to be relevant in the conversation today. Hey, people are still getting married and engaged and are still having special occasions. What are you doing, jeweler, gift shop owner, to reach that client in a meaningful way and create an experience they won't forget?
Right. So just so our listeners understand, what exactly do you do? I know the answer to this, but let's share it with them.
Okay. Well, obviously, I'm an author. I'm a coach, a speaker, a motivator, and founder of the Ultimate Jewelers Mastermind group. Adam, I started probably 2 decades ago speaking around the country at various associations, buying shows, different groups, whatever it may be. And the message started ringing true. It was only in the last 3-4 years that I started coaching one-on-one, helping jewelers, taking them by the hand, showing them the techniques that my wife, Angie, and I can't leave her out of this. She's as big a part of the story. But here we are picture this, if you will. We're in a town in Western North Carolina in the Blue Ridge Mountains, 3,800 people. This is not an affluent, it's a blue collar town, but yet
Yeah.
we created a 7-figure business. How do you do that? Well, it's not magic. It is method.
Well, what I know, and I found this out by looking at Google Maps, your jewelry shop is right there next to the tire shop.
That's
I
exactly
remember,
right.
I remember we were creating something for
Mhm.
you, and we were creating a hypothetical situation of, hey, you should go to Diamond Bill's place. It's right there next to the tire shop. And I
That's
went and
right.
looked it up, and I saw there actually is a tire shop right next to it. It's like the
That's
little
correct.
town I grew up in.
Yes. And I wouldn't change it. I love the small town, the Mayberry, if you will, type
Yep.
feel that we raised our family in. I still love it today.
Yeah. So, in your experience, what are a few of the FAQs, the frequently asked questions that people bring up as they are going through their journey of deciding to work with you?
Okay. Will I get results? Is there a guarantee? And then the big one, how much does it cost? That's the 3 I often get.
Uh-huh.
So, and I'm sure you and other coaches get much the similar thing. Is there a guarantee? Well, hey, we have wonderful results, wonderful track record with our client. It really, if you do the things that I instruct you to do, you will do well. You will do well, Padawan learner. So anyway, will I get results? Absolutely. How much does it cost? You can't expect to go through life for free. You have got to invest in yourself. Those are typical questions that I will get.
What are a few questions you wish people would ask?
Well, how will you help me grow? What are the steps we will take? What can I expect along the way? Will you be there for me? Take me by the hand. Are you going to leave me out on my own? What will success look like? How will I know it when I get there? I wish they would ask me that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And how long will it take is one of the most common wish they would ask us questions we get in the Brilliance Plus Passion Project. So,
Yes.
yep, people want their results fast and they want their results good. And it's possible to get it good and fast, but you got to be prepared to invest in that.
Well, the joy is in the journey, my friend. And yes, just like you, I have had people just like that come right out of the gate. And some people, it takes a little bit longer.
Yep.
We have to realize we didn't get there overnight. And it's a lot of times we're not going to get out of the situation we're in overnight. It can happen. Lightning may strike, but be prepared that the joy is in the journey and the learning of it.
Absolutely. So let's shift gears and learn a little bit more about Bill Warren, the man. And this is the part of this project I really love. Tell us something that people who know you would be surprised to learn about you.
Well, I've had many, like you, Adam, I've had many careers in my life. I'm a musician. I play 6 musical instruments.
Wow.
I have 8 recordings to my credit. And that has been a source of joy for me. It's one of the ways that I recharge. So the music end of things, whether it's rockabilly or country or whatever the case may be, I like many forms of music. But also, I've got to experience and meet and work with many famous people. I could cite just so many different ones. Mickey Rooney, just he was a joy to meet and get to know, and so many others in this wonderful business that I'm in, the jewelry business.
Wow.
And it's afforded me a lot of travel. Thus, I get to meet wonderful people.
That's great. What do you hope people say about you when you're not around to hear it?
I would hope they would say he is genuine and he truly cares about helping others.
Yeah. If you could go back in time and change one thing you've done or one thing you've experienced, what would it be and why?
Besides the speeding tickets I got as a younger man, I really wish I had started coaching others much sooner and founding the Mastermind group much sooner, because not only is it a joy to help others and see what the results are they're getting, and it's just an exhilarating feeling. But not only we as coaches coach others, but we also learn as we coach them, and we learn from them, and it enriches both people on both ends.
I tell this story in my book, Groundhog Day is an Event, Not a Business Strategy. I was working with one of my coaches on a situation where I needed some help with communicating something. And this coach, he gave me a script to follow. And then after he gave it to me, he said, damn, I'm good. I just made that up. And the thing is you can laugh at that, but the fact is he was able to do that because he was dealing with a real situation with a real client. There's nothing like being hands-on with real situations to bring out the best of what you got.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this next question here, this is another one of our favorites. Based on what you said a moment ago, this one might be interesting. What famous person, alive or dead, would you like to meet? And what questions would you have for them if you had the opportunity, given you've already met so many?
Well, we could take that a lot of different ways, but being that we're in the business that we are in of helping people, I'm going to quickly cite two. One, Art Williams, who founded A.L. Williams, absolutely one of the most inspirational people that I've ever gotten to be a part of an organization early on in my life. Absolutely an amazing man. And the other, somebody I got to see, but I never got to meet before he passed, was Zig Ziglar. My goodness, the master motivator. What would I ask them? I'm always interested to know how other speakers, other coaches keep their batteries charged. How do they stay fresh? How do they stay relevant? I am very interested to know, what do you do, Zig Ziglar, Art Williams, to keep yourself motivated and charged?
That's something. Now, what motivates and inspires you to keep going when you're having a tough time or facing a challenge?
Oftentimes, and I'm a huge fan of Audible, so I love to listen to book series, recorded book series, and things like that. If I'm going through a particularly rough day, or if I'm having a really hard time, a few things. One, I like to read the Bible. Two, I love to put on one of the Audible series of a business or inspirational person who themselves went through hard times, and hear what they did to get out of the funk they were in, what they did to overcome a financial challenge, what they did, when something wasn't going right in their world. I love to hear what other successful people do to get out of it.
Yeah. Now, I know you have a little gift for our listeners that I myself am very familiar with, and I'll introduce that to them in just a moment. But right now, in general, what is one action you want our listeners to take as soon as they finish streaming this episode?
For those of you listening, please take the time. Envision what you want your life, and I'm speaking personally as well as in your business profession. Take time to envision and write down what you want your life to be like. So many, Captain Jim Palmer, who, great friend, great coach, he often cites many things regarding boating. And now that I own a boat, and not as big as Jim's, but it's a nice one. The one thing that I would say is, how will you ever reach a destination if you don't pull out of your safe harbor? Envision what you want your life to look like. Write it down today in all phases, and then take the steps, take the action to make it happen for you.
Great. Well, first of all, thank you so much for joining us today. And for those who are watching this on our website at www.brilliancepluspassion.com, go to Bill's website, Diamond Bill's website, at www.diamondbillmarketing.com. Yeah. On the front page of that website, you are going to find a special gift he has for you, which is the first chapter of his book. It's a great book, by the way, and an audio on 7 minutes to jumpstart your recovery. Yes, it's somewhat geared toward the jewelry store industry. However, what you will discover within those 7 minutes can apply potentially to any business, online or bricks and mortar. It's a great thing. Once again, go to www.diamondbillmarketing.com and you'll find it right there on the first page. And with that, Diamond Bill Warren, thank you again. It's been an honor, and believe me, in education.
It's been my pleasure to be your guest. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for tuning into the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast, where we celebrate entrepreneurs, business creators, and brilliant minds who are making a difference for their community, market, and audience. Remember to visit our website at www.brilliancepluspassion.com and enjoy even more great episodes like this one. Again, while you're here, subscribe to us via your favorite network. We look forward to seeing you next time on the Brilliance Plus Passion podcast.